So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to dive into today includes Silent Hill 2's release date leak, huge news for the future of Marvel on PlayStation, and Factions 2 is still alive. First, yes or no, are you getting the PlayStation Portal or not? It's not related to any of the stories in today's video, but the thing is almost here. It's 9 days away, and I'm curious how many of you are getting it like myself. So comment below yes or no if you're getting the PlayStation Portal or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Factions 2 is still alive. So Factions 2 has been a long, ongoing conversation, and it was all going to an exciting lead-up reveal until we heard via reports that Bungie stepped into the equation and advised that Naughty Dog's Factions 2 was not ready for prime time as a games-as-a-service title. Reports say that Naughty Dog was set to reveal the game earlier this year at the May PlayStation Showcase, but because of Bungie's word, they had to hold the game back, and Naughty Dog put an official word out around the same time as well that they need to give the game more time. Reports stated that the team for Factions 2 has downsized and moved on to other projects, and that the game is potentially on ice for the time being until they figure out their new direction for the game. So this whole situation had people, including myself, of course, wondering what's going on with Factions 2. It's not is it not being worked on anymore, or what's the situation? Because Naughty Dog won't really give us a proper update. To keep hope alive, many kept watch on the game director's X account, Vinit Agarwal, since if he's done with the game, if he updates his X account profile and he says he's not working on the game no more, then it's pretty much the hope is gone. Factions 2 is dead. But on his page, it still says that he's the game director of The Last of Us Online multiplayer, and more recently, he gave us an actual confirmation that he's still actively working on the game. This was via a post on X he made for Mario Wonder, I assume, and in the post, he says, "I did it. Wow, that was hard. Easily 300 plus Marios dead in the process, and so this tweet can live on in peace. Yes, I'm still working on that game." That game, obviously, here is Factions 2. I personally hope that we get a proper update, as I've been saying over and over and over. I hope we get a proper update. If they were ready to reveal it earlier this year before Bungie stepped in, and Naughty Dog's new approach of revealing a game is closer to the launch of the game, this tells me that Factions 2 was pretty much close to completion, or a great deal of the game is done. So I hope we get a proper update in the near future. Before we get to the next story, we're almost at 100K, guys. So if you enjoyed the video so far and have been enjoying my videos, of course, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't done so yet, we're almost there.
Uniform down!
Now, diving into the second story of the video, Silent Hill 2 release date leak. Reading from Insider Gaming, it's a slim chance, but that's better than no chance. It's been discovered that amid pre-orders going live for Silent Hill 2, one website has listed a release date for the highly anticipated horror revisit that no other platform has featured as of yet. For many, it seems too specific to be a placeholder, and the timing of the date being listed on the site is nothing short of providential. On PC Game Benchmark, a release date of March 21st, 2024 has been given, along with other information related to the specification of the Silent Hill 2 remake. It was around 7 months ago that claims surfaced that the game was almost ready to go, and given that pre-orders have now gone live, that date isn't too far-fetched, but it should still be taken with a pinch of salt. So to add on top of this, the voice actor for James Sutherland, the main character of the game, also stated that the game should be releasing in early 2024, so that lines up with what's happening right now. Also, website PC Game Benchmark has since taken down the release date after this news started to make its way around the internet. As for the potential release date reveal, We could get it at the upcoming Video Game Awards, or the Game Awards, happening on December 7th. But again, considering how everything has been popping up recently back to back, it could have a reveal earlier than that via another way. It could have a blog post, a solo trailer, a state of play, a Silent Hill transmission, etc. There's different ways that Sony and Konami could reveal the release date and, fully officially start pre-orders and get people excited for the game. I hope we do get a release date soon, especially considering the game was claimed to be almost ready about 7 months ago. Either way, I'll be there day one, but you guys let me know if you're getting Silent Hill 2 Remake or not. Let me know down in the comments below.
I'm ready.
And now diving into the final story of the video, huge news update for the future of Marvel on PlayStation. So we've been getting some nice little teases for the future of Marvel on PlayStation. This includes the potential first entry of Daredevil, with teases from the director of Spider-Man 2, Brian Intihar, and players finding Daredevil related content in Spider-Man 2, like teases to the Hand organization. This leads to maybe potentially a Daredevil DLC, or maybe more. Of course, we all want that. There's also the potential of Venom having his own Miles Morales sized half sequel or DLC. He's of course obviously present in Spider-Man 2. There's also another Spider potentially set to enter the Insomniac Spider-Verse in the future as well. Of course, if you've played the game, you'll figure that out. And on top of all of that, of course, we have the confirmed Wolverine game potentially set to release late next year to early 2025, which has been confirmed to be in the same universe as Spider-Man. Insomniac Games is building out a Marvel universe in the gaming world across multiple games, which isn't something that's been done before. There's also a big confirmation that Insomniac made recently about the future of Marvel in their universe, and that's going forward, Miles Morales will be the main Spider-Man. This was confirmed via a Gizmodo interview with Insomniac Games advanced writer Brittany Morris, and she said, "It always felt very natural. I think we collectively thought it would happen. To me, it shows a great deal of evolution for Miles." Now, I love Miles, but as I've already stated on X, I'm not a fan of Peter taking the back seat. I mentioned this in my review of Spider-Man 2 as well when talking about the ending, but obviously I didn't reveal what it was, but it's this. I like Peter as my main Spider-Man, and with Spider-Man 2, you didn't have to choose. You could get to be both Peter and Miles, and there was an amazing story told, and that was amazing. I love that. Why couldn't we just keep it to that? Now, I get that Peter is obviously not dead, and at the end of Spider-Man 2, it's hinted that he'll come back in the future at some point, so that's a positive. But this tells me that in the near future, for now, Miles is the only Spider-Man, and Brian Intihar already hinted that Spider-Man 3 is their endgame, so we won't probably see that for a while. So in Spider-Man 2 DLC, for example, Miles will be the focus when Wolverine enters, and if Spider-Man is mentioned in that game, Miles will probably be the only Spider-Man. There will probably also be a Miles Morales too, which I'll take that obviously, but etc. and so on. You get the idea. And when all that is done, Spider-Man 3 comes. Peter returns. That's basically what I'm understanding here, but I'm wondering, why does it have to be this way? You guys have a formula that works in Spider-Man 2. Why ditch it to go back to a one Spidey situation again? Unless, the second Spidey that they teased is probably the dual situation they're trying to go with in the near future. But I miss Peter already, man. I'm personally not a fan of this, but I trust Insomniac Games, so let's see what they do here. But you guys let me know if you're okay with Peter not being in DLC or the future of Insomniac's Marvel universe in the near future until, Spider-Man 3 probably. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps. So subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is the body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with bring on the Marvel games. Regardless of the situation with the current Spider-Man, I still love Miles, and I'm curious and very excited to see what Insomniac does with the future of the Marvel universe in their universe. Wolverine, Daredevil, Venom, whatever they decide to bring, and I'm excited for that future. If you are as well, destroy the comment section with bring on the Marvel games, and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.